Right, hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well and getting a few. River season's just about coming to a close now, and what I normally do is I normally fish them right up to death, but Easter is again, and I think it might be tough. So what I've done it, normally when I do fish them, the big uns have moved off at spots that I normally catch them on, and then you only normally get jacks. So what I've done today instead, I've come on my local gravel pit. So I've got two rod setups, the 2 3/4 test curve 10-foot rods and all, so if I get out on that, that'll be fun. Especially if it's a good one. There's one or two good ones in here and all, and they're really bonny fish, you know, a gravel pit pike or something else. So hopefully, fingers crossed, get stuck into one or two for you. I'm going to do a review of the excuse me, the Zebco drop-off arms as well, because it's my first time using them today, and I think they're pretty nifty. So I'll run you through them later on, so fingers crossed. Right, so what have I been getting up to then? So hopefully by the time this video goes out, the Menteith video will have been out as well for a week or what have you. So if you haven't seen that, go and give that a watch, because there's plenty of action there. Up Scotland, Menteith pike, trout hitting the baits as well, fishing with my mate Trev, and he ended up with a mid-20, his Menteith PB, so super chuffed for him. Tell you, cracking fish it was. Just seen a fish roll at 15 wraps. Looked like a carp. The carp are starting to wake up. There's a few nice carp in here as well, but we're not here for carp, are we? I think what I might do at some point as well, you know, I might do a tench video on here. So spring summer, some really nice tench in here, up to and over double figures as well, I think. So if I get into a few of them, that'd make a good video. That I've not covered tench fishing. You know, obviously when it's too warm for pike and you still want to go fishing, you've got to do something, haven't you? So other species. What I'm going to do as well at some point this year is I'm going to do a dedicated catfishing video as well. So for all you lot out there that are interested in them, that's something to look forward to. And yeah, might even do an eel video. There's meant to be an eel in here. They nicknamed it Barry Conger. So hopefully, you know, I get into one of them, because I'm reading up on a really interesting species. So something different, you know, something different. But like I say, if you've not watched that Menteith video, go and give that a watch. There's plenty of action in that. It's a lengthy video as well. Don't think this one's going to be that long, but yeah, it depends. It's early days yet. Got plenty of time left yet. So yeah, busy. I'm going to be doing a lot more low fishing as well for pike. So I'm going to cover fly fishing for pike as well. So there's loads of different things to look forward to in the channel. So if you're not a subscriber and you like the sound of that lot, get down there somewhere and hit that subscribe button, and then hit that bell icon as well, and say hello in comments, because it all helps the channel to grow, you know. So yeah, I'm going to be busy this year, very busy. Out. Oh, yep, yeah. That's taking it. Yes. And we're in. That's taken a while, but it's there. Good stuff. Feels like an half decent fish and all, you know. Wasn't really expecting much today, to be honest, but I'll take that. Oh yes. That don't feel bad at all, that. Come on, baby. See flat spot from oil. That's what we talk about when you're using oil. You know it's a take if it drops it. Yes, baby. Look at that. That clear water. Nice gravel pit pike. I'll take that. It's not massive, but I'll take it. Oh yes. You know something, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Get in there. Oh yes. Look at them colours. That's the thing about gravel pit pike, they're so vivid on the colours. You're not going anywhere just yet, pal. Come on, up you come. Let's have a look at you near now. That's it. That's out. Oh. About that for a pike. Look at them colours. What an awesome fish that is. You can have that mackerel. Wow. Sweet. Right. See mackerel down throat, look. Wanted that, didn't you? Get in, look at them colours. Beauty. Right. There you go. Yeah, it's lively enough. Chunky fish. There you go, girl. Get in there. That's wicked. Gravel pit pike. What a stunning fish that was. Like I said earlier, the gravel pit pike in, you know, clear weedy water, excuse me, they get really vivid greens and yellows on the belly and what have you. And it were a stunning fish with that. In really good condition as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get another one. But like I've always said, if you get one when you go, it's a good day, innit? Which is right, it's pike fishing. You know, you're not, sometimes, you know, the planets align, stars align, and you get bobbins down, and you know, maybe half a dozen pike, and they're all in front of you and hungry and what have you. But 9 times out of 10 for most pike anglers, it don't really happen that way. So hopefully if I get another one, it'll be a brilliant day. But if not, I'm happy with that. Let's keep going. So the Zebco dropout, what can I tell you about it? Well, as you can see there, it's got like a thumb screw and a clamp like that, and what that does is it means that, you know, you can attach it to any bank stick, you know, of any diameter up to a certain point, but and it's got like a swing lever on a pin just there. Don't know if you can see that, can't really get any closer to it, but they've made it so that in wind the head of the swing arm's not going to give it like that in wind and give you like false bites as it's swaying side by side in wind like that. So yeah, so that's this end of it. So like I say, really useful, you know, it'll clip onto any size bank stick, will that. And the other thing about it is as well, there's like a little kicking arm just there, and what that does is it lines up the head with the butt ring so that it's not at an angle to butt ring, if you get what I mean, the braid. So yeah, like a little kick in the arm. And the actual head of it screws off the head from the arm, and it screws off inside there as well, and there's a compartment inside, I'll show you in a minute, that you can add weights into it, so that if you've got a crosswind you can put 1 weight, 2 weights or 3 weights in it, and that's pretty good, is that? And the actual clip itself is all adjustable, so if you're using quite thin braid, which is what I'm using today, you can tighten the clip right up on it so that it'll just hold it just enough, but if you get a take it'll just clip out, you know, with very little resistance, which is, if you know, that's what you want from a drop arm. You don't want loads of resistance. So yeah, the clip, that's quite important, that, you know. And if you're using, you know, some places you've got to use mono, what you can do is, because mono's a bit thicker, you can just open that clip out a little bit and just keep testing it until you've got just enough resistance so it don't just fall out every 2 minutes. So if you get any kind of pull on line, it'll clip straight out. They're actually, they're really good, really good. So what I'll do now is I'll show you how that comes apart, because it comes with a separate head. So this is the other head that comes with it, and as you can see there, it's got a screw thread for the clip to screw in, and it's also got like a little hole there for fitting an isotope in, or a little beta light that you know, them ones that you snap and you shake and it'll light for so long, and they're just right size just to push into there. So if you're fishing into at night, put your starlight or what have you inside there, and you can still see it at night. And the other thing about it, like I was saying, that screws apart, look, like that, and you've got some like weights inside like that. So you've got 3 little weights like that they're quite heavy. They're quite heavy. I'd say they're probably, I don't know, all 3 of them's probably a couple of ounce. You know, there's quite a lot there. And what you can do, look, you can just drop them into there. So you can just put 1 in if you want just a little bit of weight, or if you've want it like I want it today, there's no weight in it at all, but it's still got enough that if you get a drop back, it'll drop on the braid. But you can put 1 in, 2 in, or 3 in if you want it really heavy. If you're fishing at distance, you know, and there's a heavy crosswind or undertow or something like that, you can put your weights inside of there, and then it just screws back together like that. So you've got your weight in there, screw the actual stick into that goes onto your bank stick, and then your clip screws into there. I think they're actually quite good. You know, I've had a few over years that, you know, you have to mess about with clips for bank sticks because you can't get the clip onto the bank stick, and it's a bit of a pain, you know. And then some that come and they haven't got like an adjustable weight on them, or they haven't got adjustable clip, it's a set clip, and it can cost you fish, can that? Because if your clip's too tight, if your clip's too tight, it can, the fish can feel that resistance, that first resistance, as it pulls your line out of clip or your braid out of clip. And if it's a wary fish that's been caught before, it'll drop that bait. So have a look at these. What I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description as I think to where you can get these. I mean, I got these from Alan at Eccleshill Angling Supplies. You know, a brilliant guy. Said, "Here, give these a try, see what you think." So I think I'm going to be getting in touch with Zebco and thanking them for making a really good product. I think the retail at about maybe 17-18 quid, which is quite pricey, but the good quality, and if you look after them, they'll last you. You know, and also I put them in a big tube like that, mate, so I can get both of them into it quite easily, and it protects them getting banged about. And the tube's adjustable as well, and that's by Zebco and all, funnily enough. Brilliant bit of kit. Again, I got these from Eccleshill Angling Supplies, so keep the spare heads in there, and then at end of day when I finish fishing, clip them off a bank stick, they go into there, and then they're safe for another day. So have a look at them, they're pretty good. Not leave it too long. Yes! Number 2. Rod bending. Get in. Just it's light we're fading. Feels like another decent fish. Hard to tell. Sometimes they pull back a bit, even small ones. Yeah, I can see it. Get your head down. Whoop. Come off. Yes, it's in the net. Get in. It's another stunner. Yeah, another stunner. Get in. Let's get you up on that, Matt. Why, yeah, look at that. Right. Let's have a look. Looks have come out in net. That's a stroke of luck. What a stunner. Alright. You can tell when they're going to jump. What about that? Look at the colours. Wow. Alright. That's eating well and all. Look at that fish. Look at them colours. Wow. You absolute beautiful girl. Get in there. Right. I think you're going to have to go back in with Matt because them hooks are stuck in net. Which is alright. It's not a problem. Fish on, Matt. Net out that way. It's beauty of this mat. Right. at that. And that clear water.
When Sean got home and put the footage onto the computer and we started editing it, we suddenly asked ourselves, was this the same fish caught twice in one session? We think it is. In the pictures here, we've put stills on the screen for you to have a look. The fish on the left-hand side is the first fish, on the right, the second fish. What do you think? Put a comment down below. Oh, and while you're at it, you can subscribe if you haven't already. It also shows that if we care for our fish, they'll keep on feeding. The first fish, which we think is the same as the second, went back quite happily with a mackerel in its stomach, and it carried on feeding to be caught a second time that day.
Well, I'll tell you something, chaps. To get 2 fish out of here today, absolutely made up with that. And they were beautiful fish, weren't they? I hope the markings come across on video. Sometimes they don't, but in flesh they were absolute stunners, and they were fit, healthy fish as well. So yeah, chuffed to bits. Two nice pike. 2 nice pike. Losing light a little bit now, so I think what I'll do is I'll do the outro now. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber, because you're most welcome. And as always, tight lines.